everyone. My name's Dion Morales, your host. I said your horse.
Nay.
What? Why did I say horse? Okay. Yeah, you know what? This is Dion. We're starting a game. Flight Club. Let's go. My co-host for this round is...
Colton Ray, also known as Jude Allen.
Awesome. So, if you haven't joined us on Flight Club before, these are matchups that we set up between players of similar skill levels. If you want to join the Flight Club, go ahead and type !Flight Club or, click the link in the description down below so that you can join. It's completely free, and we're just here to play some games. And each week we do different list building challenges, and this week, Jude Allen, what is that challenge?
This week our special challenge is we got 21 extra points to spend on our list, and it looks like one of the lists is still opting to use 3 pilots, and the other list is going with 4 pilots. None of those pilots look like their 21 points or under, but they probably would not have fit without those extra 21 points.
Agreed. So let's go ahead and break down those lists.
Okay, so starting with Will's list, he has Lieutenant Tavison with a jamming beam and electronic baffle, Petty Officer Thanison, who has Captain Phasma on board and a jamming beam, Muse in the TIE FO, and Hollow. And then Matt's list, he has Darth Vader with fire control system, Redline with advanced centers, proton torpedoes, and proton bombs, and Death Rain with trajectory simulator, proton torpedoes, seismic charges, and proton bombs. It's a lot of firepower.
That is a lot of firepower. So both these players, by the way, this is an aces level matchup, all right? Both these players are absolutely fantastic. A lot of you know, of course, William Haigwood, one of our co-hosts, and just an awesome player. Matt Cary, also very, very good player out of St. Louis. He essentially was the one that brought the Inquisitor TIE V1, the generic, into the meta at Gen Con last year. And has not, he's just very good at list building and being able to perform with things that are just a little bit on the edge and outside of people's, peripherals. Pretty awesome. And, let's go ahead, and I think we're going to get some shenanigans here with Death Rain. I believe Death Rain is the blue one. Yep. So what's Death Rain's ability?
Death Rain's ability is after you drop or launch a device, you may perform an action.
Yep, so that you're going to see...
I have a little bit of experience with Death Rain before in the Jank Tank. Death Rain ended up on my squad.
Nice.
Yeah, it sounded fun. My squad for that tournament was definitely more jank than anything else. But this match is looking like it is going to be one of those heavyweight UFC fights where you just have these 2 Punishers and then these 2 shuttles just getting ready to go at it with each other. And then you've got your 2 aces off to the side. It looks like we might get some fireworks going early if Tavson decides to keep going straight down that board edge.
Yep, we're going to get you guys some color coding here so you know which one is which. Yellow is Petty Officer Thanison, and red is Tavson. Then on Matt's side, we have red for Red Line, of course, because name, right?
You just have to do it.
You have no choice. And then blue is Death Rain. There we go. So everybody knows what everybody is now. And yeah, I'm curious to see how what this initial joust is going to look like. You see that William has already released the bat wings. They will be coming down, and I find the positioning very interesting because you're essentially threatening Darth Vader even from so far away.
Yeah, I was thinking of that just now as well. A minute ago, I was thinking he might go down the board edge there towards Death Rain, but he is set up also to try and catch Darth Vader if Vader isn't careful. He could easily have both of those shuttles just, kind of corner him. One hit him from the side, and the other turn into him face to face. Got red line moving. Red line does a 2 bank. And a focus. It looks like, is that a target lock there?
Sorry, 1 second. All right, and we do have it looks like we're gonna have some shots here, just outside of range 3. Here we go. Probably not spending the focus there. No, he's doing it. Spend the focus, choosing violence. He's got an evade for defense. We're fine. Got the squiggle. So no early damage there.
Remove those tokens. And they're going back to dials.
So no early damage in that exchange.
So I'm very curious to see what Matthew does with Darth Vader here and how he takes this approach. And also to see whether or not Will decides to trap Vader here with both of his shuttles, or if he's going to turn and have them joust the 2 Punishers.
Something we do need to show off here real quick is the target. Matt is using alternative target locks. Let's go ahead and show this off real quick. There's the Darth Vader target lock. All right, and here this is as red for red line, I'm assuming. And then we have blue for Death Rain.
Those are great target locks. I've seen a lot of good custom target lock tokens, and these are probably at least the best digital ones I've seen. Now I wonder.
We got 99.
I wonder if these are.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just saying. I wonder if these are miniatures taken from Star Wars Legion.
Probably. Yeah, it's okay to it's funny, like sometimes depending on what you do, sometimes miniatures from other games work inside of others. But I've seen some weird coding stuff happen where you bring in a miniature from another game and it like ruins the X-Wing game.
Yeah. I can understand that. I definitely think when we start playing in person again, though, I might bust out some of my Legion minis to use as target locks now if I have any that match. I know definitely have a Luke Skywalker painted mini that could serve as a target lock.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm sure FFG doesn't mind. Like, hey, look, you can use these.
They can start advertising it that way.
Yeah, there you go. Legion miniature or
X-Wing target lock.
It's actually
Probably the most expensive target lock you'll buy, but
probably. Well, I think was it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? Maybe it was during the last Space Jam. I gave away the Star Wars Celebration Darth Vader.
Yes.
Which I told somebody to use as a target lock.
Ooh, yes, that's quite the prize.
All right. Are we going to get some...
So what do you think, Dion? What do you think Will's going to do with the 2 shuttles here? You know him pretty well. You think he's going to try and surprise Darth Vader or turn into joust the Punishers?
Oh, man. Whichever way he goes, he's going to commit... See, here's the thing. Will likes to choose violence. I could see he's going to probably leave Hollow available to go like one-on-one with Vader, or at least to be a threat. But he knows that those Punishers are bearing down. He doesn't want Vader to just stay behind. That's why you got to leave Hollow in the backside. I think he's going to end up breaking left, though. That's my guess. Okay. That he'll go with the Punishers. They're squishier targets.
Right. We'll see. Well, since you're going that way, my prediction will be the other.
There you go.
That way, no matter what, one of us is right. Unless he stays neutral somehow. Bomb drop token. All right. So is he dropping the?
Yep.
Which one is he?
There's the trajectory.
Simulator. Ooh. There we go. Now, did Muse predict that and dial in a maneuver to save him? Oh. Muse and stress. Not too shabby, Muse. And we are seeing a couple of pilots that you don't see on the table too often, and Muse and Petty Officer. I definitely like the combo with Petty Officer Thanasin and Captain Phasma. Something I used to try out quite a bit once First Order first came out in 2nd edition. It was fun to try.
All right, so we did see Thanasin going towards Vader, threatening the Dark Lord.
All right. Yeah.
Took the target lock. I mean, yeah, Darth Vader is definitely the biggest threat on the board, and if you can get him off the board quickly, it's a big boon, especially with the low agility of the Punishers.
Right, and especially if he is able to get some stress tokens on Darth Vader from the abilities on Thanasin.
Ooh, all right. Death Rain takes a shield off of the off the debris. We did see the reinforce there from Tafson.
Yes, he's reinforcing the front. Now, who has first player here, Dion?
I'm not entirely sure. It looks like it's Will.
I don't know. Oh, it does. Yeah, there is a initiative match at 5. And looks like Will has first player. Okay. Let's see, flipped Hollow.
Yep.
Hollow doing a 5 straight.
He probably, he's probably thinking about the boost to the right, but you really don't want to give up any shields on on Hollow.
Yeah, you don't want to go into that bomb there.
Oh, he has Death Rain in range for the target lock. I like this.
All right, there we go.
Because after Tafson suffers this bomb damage, that triggers his ability, and then he can coordinate the boost.
There we go, and then he'll have a shot lined up there.
Uh-huh.
He's got the evade for defense and the target lock for attack. All right. Got red line. Doing a 1 straight.
Focus action gets the free target lock because of the ability.
He has Tavson in range, and that's about it.
Tavson says, yes, please
Oh no,
shoot
he
me.
has, I guess,
Shoot
Muse
me.
in range as well, but... Ooh, okay, Vader.
Little jousty action here.
Yeah, turning into him.
So they're going to
We
be
know
trading
that
shots.
Darth
He's
Vader's not afraid of violence. Well,
it's
the
true.
character.
So first force expenditure here for an action. It's going to be a focus. Vader's pretty much set up for a K-turn next turn unless Thanison stops.
Yep,
But we'll get there. We'll get there later.
he might.
What's the question?
There,
I realize I don't have the two. I'm not sure what their question is.
Now, were they just trying to figure out how to show
the
range
order.
from the bomb?
No.
Oh, okay.
Trying to decide the order. So Muse takes a shield.
I see. Whether he mute or that boost could happen before or after the bomb goes away.
Yeah. He's debating the action.
Now, when a bomb goes off like that, does it? I
Mhm.
assume it does its damage to all ships simultaneously.
Yes.
Okay. So then, if that's the case, then everyone in range would take the damage, and then Tavson can do his coordinate boost, and even if Hollow
Actually,
here
he
does
coordinated
go
the
in range.
focus.
Oh, okay.
He takes a strain and gives it to Tavson. Yeah, I am actually surprised that he didn't take the. They didn't take a boost for the attack there.
Yeah, I mean, close on whether or not he has him in arc.
Yep, he might be confident that he does. So,
Yeah.
but here we go. Vader taking taking his shot. Let me know how this
All
goes.
right. Here we go. Vader rolls 2 hits and a blank. And the FCS into another blank. So we got 2 hits. And on defense, focus. He's going to take hit crit into his shields. That's 2 shields down off of Petty Officer Thanison.
He's got the attack.
Oh, that is so close. I would not have been that confident. If it was me, I would have probably tried to play it safe and boost in to make sure I had arc. But I'm not on an aces table.
Wow. Okay. Well, he's got a target lock focus attack here.
And he rolls. He's got a crit, eye, and a blank.
Is he going to spend it on the focus too?
He has a focus token, doesn't he?
He does. He might just really be scared of the attack coming back.
Okay.
You really don't want to take damage with
a
hollow.
Hit crit, right. All right.
Takes both shields.
Yep. 2 shields.
And that's shields completely down now on Death Rain. Still has a shot from Tavson coming up soon.
Yep. And this is the one I want to see. Oh no, this is for Tavson. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's going to be in a little bit. But Red Lion's up first.
Yeah. I want to see Thanason's shot. There we go. Man, Tavson, Thanison, they sound too much alike. All right. And here we go. We got 4 dice. And
That
there we
seems
go.
good.
A hit, crit, and an eyeball. Reroll into a blank. Turns that into a crit. So 3 crits. And that was the proton torpedoes, I believe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 crits.
So we know it's going to go down to 2. Question is...
So did he take all 3 into shields? Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a Tavson using his ability to get a target lock.
Yeah, it should be only two in the shield. Yeah, we got it.
Oh, yes, the reinforce. Yes.
Yeah, he's got it right.
There we go. Okay. So 3 shields gone
Yes.
on Tavson. And we got a blank and a focus.
So, nothing there.
Right, now who's this shot? Tavson. And he is shooting into...
It's going over there. He's got a lock
Death
on
Rain.
Death Rain.
4 dice. Hit, focus. Reroll the focus. 3 hits and a focus. We got 2 green dice. And 2 evades. That's all you have to do. Biggest thing after rolling natties on defense is to just don't get used to it. It's the green dice, they'll betray you every time. All right. Here we go.
Thanasson going range 2 into Vader.
All right. Got 4 dice. And we got 2 focuses, a hit and a crit. Rerolling. So 2 hits and a crit into Vader. Alright, and Vader's got 3 green dice.
Oh, he's going to have to spend some force.
Yeah. Well, he has...
Oh, so he has a focus.
Focus, yeah.
So he just takes a shield there.
So, yep, just 1 crit into a shield. Alright. So there's some damage done here. Now, when does Thanason's abilities go off?
So yeah, let's go ahead and read that card because it's one that people don't see too often. So it says at the end. So first is Captain Phasma Crew, right? That's only at range 0 to 1, but it says at the end of engagement, at the end of the engagement phase, each enemy at range 0 to 1 that is not stressed gains 1. The ability says, during the activation or engagement phase, after a ship in your front arc at range 0 to 2 gains a stress, you may spend 1 charge, which it has 1 reoccurring. If you do, that ship gains a tractor token. So has that option to dish out those tractors, and when you combine that with Captain Phasma, in the end phase, you have the possibility of moving ships just to give them a less convenient, just less convenient positioning for next turn. Didn't happen this time, but man, that Captain Phasma can get really, really annoying.
Right, because not only are you stressing them out, you're also moving them somewhere they probably don't want to be.
It's true.
Alrighty, so what do we got here? We still have a score at 0-0. A lot of damage done, but no points made.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those Oopsilons, they take a licking and keep on kicking. They
sure do. They can definitely get pretty nasty. I am almost surprised. Well, I guess you put a limit on only no more than two of the same ship out here. Otherwise, we could have seen some pretty nasty flashbacks to when the 3 shuttles were running things.
Oh, geez. Yeah, no, that's another reason why. Not specifically that, but I wanted to avoid spamming a specific ship too many times.
Spamming defenders, spamming Upsilons.
Yep. I basically banned separatists.
Spamming the Phantoms. Yeah.
I tried to make Will bring a separatist list, and he was like, "This is terrible." I was like, "Okay, you can do the first order one."
Would they even? I mean, I guess you could bring like an infiltrator or Belbalab, and then like 2 Genosians.
I mean, yeah, that's essentially
like
what
that,
it was before. There we go. That's a challenge with my current restrictions. Let's have some people drop in the chat some Yasby links to separatist squads that you could fly that you think might be half good. Again, you get 121 points, but you can't repeat a specific ship, more than once. So you can only have 2 Vulture droids. You can only have 2 Hyena bombers, etc.
I would almost try to look at something like maybe 2 infiltrators and then 2 Genosians. Maybe give you some beef and then some Genosians to try and tractor them out of the way. I don't know. I don't know where those points fall. All right, looks like another bomb's coming out. Alrighty. So while they're figuring out how to do that bomb, I'm gonna look over here and I'm gonna guess that Thanison. I think I'm gonna guess he. Oh, I guess too late for that. I was gonna guess he's the stop there to block the 4K, but he's turning in to stay in the fight.
Oh, he takes the damage there. Thanison taking a shield.
And he does take a shield. Luckily, it's just a shield.
So Death Rain did toss out that trajectory simulator proton torpedo. Was stressed from hitting the debris field last turn, so unable to get an action.
Right. And so we got Muse here doing a hard one, and then Tavson doing a soft one, bumping into Muse. Oh, they're going.
We're going at it.
You got the wrong pilot at range 1. It always happens. That always happens. Whenever you have a combo set up or a special pilot ability, someone else always ends up in the area that would trigger it.
Mm-hmm. Now, Tavson bumped into Muse, so he's not stressed. So he's able to do some use his ability after taking the damage from this proton bomb. So Death Rain is in for some pain this turn.
Right.
Big
and
time.
Even if he did get stressed, could Muse take his stress token away? I believe so.
Yeah.
Muse is one of those underrated pilots, I think. I don't see him used that often, but
at the start of the engagement phase, you may choose a friendly ship at range 0 to 1. If you do, that ship removes a stress token. It is a great ability. Mind you, it's range 0 to 1, so what you're going to end up doing is Hollow will pass it to Tapson, and then Muse will take it.
Yep.
I believe those are the same times. Start of engagement or beforehand. Start of engagement, yep.
And I thought this kind of synergy was only allowed on the Rebels.
All right, it looks like Vader has range to whoever he wants here.
Assigning his beautiful target lock token.
That's right. Vader has boarded the shuttle.
Now, instead of I almost feel like you could also use this Darth Vader target lock token as you just mount it onto the base of your ship, and whenever your ship is carrying the Darth Vader crew. It could be similar to when people attach the Lego figures to the bases.
All right.
Got the bomb here going off.
Yeah, the bomb. So it hit Death Rain as well. We're waiting to see.
Gonna hit Death Rain and Tavson.
We're not gonna flip the Death Rain card until Tavson does his action. Tavson takes a target lock. And got a structural damage there on Death Rain with the crit. That is bad.
Very bad. He's just gonna be taking whatever's thrown at him now. And that's gonna be 5 dice from Tavson. And yep.
Okay, stress goes to Muse. Muse will get rid of it.
Yep. Got everybody moved here, so here we go. Vader checking arc.
Now here's the crazy thing, right? The Vader trigger here makes it so that Tavson will get a defensive token or take the focus in order to really push through that damage.
You almost don't want to do any damage here.
2 hits.
Almost. Ooh. All right.
Hit, crit.
Oh,
didn't get any squiggles there, so Tavson will be taking a crit.
Coming in. Blinded.
Oh, that's huge. Oh, but wait. He can trigger his ability, right? Oh, he doesn't have any charges. Oh, if he had a charge, he would have been he would have been able to use his ability to flip the blinded pilot, but because he has them both used right there, it's useless. Wrecked Will. My buddy. My friend.
So
he's so sad.
Why doesn't he have any charges right now? Did I miss something?
Because he used them both on one turn, got one, and used it this turn already? From the bomb.
Oh, right. The bomb. Okay.
Yep. And 3 more damage onto Redline. Remember, that is an initiative. That is a 0 agility Death Rain because of structural damage. Yeah, that blinded pilot timing is bad.
Exactly what Matt needed to pull right there.
Yes, he did. And Redline's going to be firing a proton torpedo here into Petty Officer. 2 hits. One of them will turn to a crit. We're going to get the reroll here off of the target lock. Didn't get any focus results on that. No, that is a feels bad. Proton torpedoes.
Ooh.
So just hit crit. Thanison gets an opportunity to maybe avoid one of these.
And
he does. Takes a shield only.
Ooh. That's defending against a proton torpedo. You don't get that lucky every day.
No, you do not. All right, here's Tavson trying to put a nail in the coffin for Death Rain. No, sorry, this is Death Rain going into Tavson. Excuse me. You got a crit. He spends a focus because it doesn't matter. He doesn't get defense dice. Takes one crit after rolling the squiggle. Another blinded pilot.
So now he's going to have to take his action and his Tavison action to clear both of those.
Yep. Both eyes poked out.
All right, so now we should have Tavson firing back now, correct?
Yes. Tavson's up. And then Muse.
There you go, there's the 5 dice.
Looking for a few here. Got 2. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is. Death Rain off the board. Will leading 71 to 33.
There we go. And this has been the heavyweight fight that we thought it would be from the get-go. Just a lot of dice throwing and damage being taken in by these big monster of ships. We have our first casualty.
First blood. And Muse has a range 1 shot here onto red line. Oh, only 1.
Yeah. You spin the focus there. Just make them roll for it.
Yep.
And
okay, but Thanison still gets an opportunity.
Yeah. I guess spending the difference between spending it there and spending on this attack, rolling 1 defense dice.
It doesn't matter because it's still net -1 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't. Right. We got 2, and again we have
ideal right there.
We have Matthew line. Staying just out of range 1 of Thanison.
Yeah, so that's the first shield on red line, but Vader is going to be taking a stress. Doesn't matter as much because he has plenty of space in front of him, but does limit the dial a little bit. Takes away, the possibility most likely for. Oh no, Matt doesn't even have that on him. So takes away the 3 banks, the 4 forward.
Yeah. Ooh. So it looks like Tavson is going to electronic baffle
during the end phase. What's the timing there for? Yeah, they're pausing the timer. Hold on. Okay. Got to bust out the rule book here. So the question is, what's the timing for the charge flipping? Is that the very last thing that happens? Or does it just happen during the end phase? The question is, can he electronic baffle during the end phase, have the charge come back first, and then trigger Tavson's ability to jam? Oh, okay.
They're getting into some edge cases.
Oh, yes.
I don't even know if FFG has thought of this one.
So just give me a second here. So it's just dependent on the timing of the charge. That's essentially what I'm looking up right now. Yes, I am the judge. I'm going to the rule book. All right, so rules. Rule reference. Opening. Hurry up. Hurry up. So we gotta find the charges entry. Cover charge. Spends. Some charges during the end phase each card. All right, I'm going to jump over to the table. All right, hey guys. Matt and Will?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, cool. Hey, Will, are you at a party?
Yeah, he is.
I am at a party.
He's like, hold on, guys.
We were playing poker.
I'll come back and let me finish this game.
I have good use of mute, so no worries. What's
awesome,
up?
no worries.
Does baffle? When am I required to use baffle in the end?
Okay, yeah. So here's the thing in question. It's the timing in which like the charge happens. Like if there's any wording as to like, you know, the charge is the last thing that happens. It simply says during the end phase you recur the charge, and then baffle then says during the end phase as well. So I would say that you can recur the charge, baffle your stress, and do all the things that you're trying to do.
I'm not stressed. I am baffling Vader's lock.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. Sorry, baffling the lock. Yes.
I brought it because I assumed it worked. I just didn't want to claim something incorrect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that then. Baffle away.
All right, I took it off.
Thank you, Dion.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Dan.
I stopped the timer, so it's resuming now.
Okay.
All right. Back. All right, so he's going to take a damage. Check. You can hear me, right, Jude Allen? Did I lose him? Colton.
Hello?
Yep. Just might want to make
I
sure you can hear
barely
me.
hear you, Dion.
Oh, no.
There we go. That's better. Okay, so what was the conclusion?
Yes, it works.
Okay.
Okay. So he's going to take a damage there. So he's down to 3 hull. Now I'm going to get rid of my hand here in the game. There it is.
Alrighty. So it looks like...
All right, now that I'm done, I've closed all my windows for the rules interaction. Let's go ahead and see what's happening here. There you go. He pulled the card there for Tavson, and the the ability there, he used electronic baffle to suffer damage to remove a red token, and the red token he removed was Vader's target lock. And of course, with Vader being stressed from Captain Phasma, that makes it so that Vader couldn't just dial in one like a 3-bank, which seems like a really good maneuver here, and been like, hey, I don't care about the stress, it's not a big deal. Now he has to clear the stress.
Right. So I guess here we'll probably see Tavson try to start slowly turning. Well, there's a debris cloud hiding there. That's going to make turning for him a little more difficult.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah, I almost missed it there, but yeah, he'll have to go forward a little bit before turning, or maybe try to bank out. That's a tough one there. He's not in a good spot to stay in the fight right now.
Nope. Self-bumping, that little tactical bump there with Petty Officer Thanason makes it that he might be out of range 1 of the proton bomb. And looks like Will did, in fact, take a council fire there onto Muse for hitting the debris. So that's half points on Muse.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he did see the debris cloud there, and he's going straight. And then he'll probably try to start turning around next turn there with Tavson. A thing to note is that Thanason does have Redline at range 0, and if neither of them move, Redline should be getting Phasma and then Thanason at the end of the engagement. Nope. Oh, right. Redline has him. There we go. Oh,
gets maneuver 2.
Is it still? Okay, he'll still get Phasma'd.
Yeah, still going to get that range 1 stress.
I guess
but taking the opportunity here to reload. Getting back one of those proton
like
torpedoes.
A good idea. Good idea. It doesn't look like he'll have any shots. We got Hollow doing a 3 hard, turning in. Looks like he's got a little box here set up for Vader.
Trying
with Hollow and Muse.
You know, I really
Vader's
like
too afraid of Muse.
I have to call out the reload on Matt's Redline. That's really important. That's something that can very easily get missed by some players. I've seen players in that situation like, oh, I'm just going to take a lock, and then realize, hey, you have your opportunity here to reload that devastating weapon.
Yes,
now,
that is the perfect time to use it.
What I'm curious is, with the stress coming in from Phasma, what's going to be the route that he uses with Redline to get back into the fight? Because he's not going to be able to K-turn. Ideally, you would want a K-turn here, but I'm
not all that familiar with their dials, but yeah, that Phasma is gonna at least slow him down from getting back in. Doing a 1 bank.
All right. So did the barrel roll there. He'll probably be passing the deplete to Muse, so he doesn't have to worry about it. And again, I apologize for those fireworks. There's nothing I can do about it. It's been going on for a month, but today's the 4th of July. It's going to be the worst day. I hope it's the last day. God, I'm so sick of it.
We had some go off at the house next door last night at about 10 o'clock last night, and the dogs went nuts and scared me. And it was pretty loud. Hopefully they don't decide to do that tonight, at least for the next 35 minutes and 47
Yeah,
seconds.
Yeah, you've been good. Me, the professional streamer over here, I don't know what I can do. I'm gonna have to like make an insulated box in the center of my home with no windows.
You just have to make us all believe that it's part of the experience and intentional.
Yeah, guys, those are the explosions in space.
Right.
That's happening.
Time it up with
different ships.
Hope that they time up with our attack rolls.
There you go. Boom, 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 boom.
And the crit's a real loud one. All right. So.
All right, and there is the pass, the deplete. Mm-hmm. So now we know that Hollow will have those full 3 dice going into Vader when it's time to shoot. And here's Vader, range 1 going into Muse. Let me know how this goes.
All right, with that. All right, and he's got 4 dice. He's got hit, and 2 focus. He's gonna spend his focus for.
I think this might be it, man.
3 hits and a crit. And
Rip.
3 focus on defense. He has nothing there, so he's taking all of it.
Goodbye, Muse. F's in the chat for Muse.
Was that into Muse?
There you go. There's the well-timed the firework there.
Yeah, interesting. Well, I guess he put the target lock on Muse, but gets a ship off the board. But that side shot there into Thanison, that would have been tempting.
All right. Oh, just
Dion,
one
it looks
crit.
like the stream clock is still at 35 minutes. I don't know if that one got...
I'll get that fixed, yeah, when we paused it earlier.
Yeah. Our table clock looks like it's moving, but I missed that dice. If there was a dice roll.
It was a whiff.
Oh.
All right, so there is Phasma going off.
Let's go. Let's give it to Vader. Stressed here.
Mm-hmm.
Where did it happen to both of them, or does Phasma affect both? Or?
Yeah, it's all ships.
Each and
all ships.
Okay. All right, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, is Phasma's only a 1 crew slot. She doesn't take up 2.
No, yeah, she's really good.
She only takes up 1. So she might be. She might see an increase of play when that new shuttle comes out. Then
I wouldn't
doubt it. Small base ship that can move a little bit better than these.
Mm-hmm. The Psy shuttle. What do you guys think in the chat? Are we gonna get more Phasma action in the First Order with the Psy shuttle? Though of course they're getting other crew options too, but definitely something that I think people will look at. Because
I'll probably look at it.
There aren't too many like opponent stressing effects compared to other things.
Scum.
Yeah.
Scum has everything. So what have we got? So right now we have Will up with 71 points to 63. It's still close. This one can definitely go either way.
Oh yeah. So Tafson coming around the mountain. Yep. Slowly. You know, these Upsilon shuttles take forever to get back into the fight, but it's always super scary when they make that turn. You're like, oh no. They're relevant again.
That 4-die attack is coming. I am a fan of 4-dice attacks. 4-die attack ships. And I think the Upsilon shuttle probably is the least maneuverable of them. Now, are there only 3 4-die attack ships in the game?
Let's see. You got the VCX. You got the Upsilon. What's the other one?
I'm
What am I
thinking
missing? The 2400.
Yes, Dash Rendar.
All right, so we're getting that lock with the strain for Hollow, trying to set up that shot on Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Being consistent. Will Vader? I mean, one forward seems rough. I mean, one forward seems like one forward gets you a range 1 shot from Hollow. Anything faster than that gets you a second shot coming in from Thanison. We got another reload proton torpedo here.
Will has a good setup here for Vader. Like you said, if he goes too slow, he's gonna get shot at Hollow. If he goes too fast, he's gonna get shot by both. And even if he does a 1, I think he's safe with a 1 straight at least from getting shot twice.
Yeah, but the one forward is also white, so it doesn't clear the stress.
That's
ooh, bumps. Ooh. Well, clears the stress. It
saves him a shot
again anyway. That's true. It does. Right. It does save him a shot.
Now though, I believe he's in arc of Thanison, so he's gonna get that double ability done. He's gonna get Phasmid and then Thanison.
Oh, does Will realize that? Is he in the arc?
It looks like he's in the arc. It's close.
Is it 0 to 1? Oh, wait, hold on.
It is 0 to.
Oh, he missed
0 to 2.
He missed the trigger. His chance.
For Thanison?
That is, yeah.
It's activation during activation or engagement. So anytime during engagement phase here, he can.
Well, during the engagement phase.
It just says during the engagement phase.
Well, it's when the. It's when the enemy ship gains the stress token. So it's gonna be at the end. It's gonna be at the end.
Right, when he gets stressed from Phasma.
Mm-hmm. And what he can do that and then put him right in front of the debris for next turn.
Yes. Oh, Vader's not gonna like that.
Yep. So Vader did take damage there. He's down to half.
Okay, looks like he's remembering. Dress. I'm gonna check arc.
Phasma trigger. Is he gonna check the arc? Yeah. I'm listening to the table talk. I don't think he's remembering to check. But he might want, you know what though? He might just want the stress because it's better, you know? Limiting the dial. Though I guess by tractoring you guarantee a stress next turn anyway, but then Vader can do the rotation.
Right.
Actually, I think this is better. I think this is better because you don't give Vader the opportunity to run away because he could do the 90 degrees, face the opposite direction.
Yep.
Anybody who's just tuning in, you are watching Gold Squadron Flight Club. This is our last game of the night, but stick around because we're going to do some giveaways and get you guys some sweet, sweet swag before you go. What happened there?
And now coming up soon, we got to remember that Matt has the he has both charges on his proton torpedoes again, and so once Redline is able to turn around and get in this, he's going to be bringing a heavy punch with him. He's able to use these last 2 turns where he's had no shots to reload both charges on the proton torpedoes, and that could be enough to get him back in this game.
Yes, hopefully you guys are enjoying the fireworks show. I know you guys can't see it, but you guys can definitely hear it.
Free extra entertainment.
That's right.
So we
So
got
Vader
Redline did
does
a hard 2 getting there, and Vader doing his 2 bank.
Does the barrel roll get him out of range 1?
I don't think it does. It's be close. Then again, my eyes have not adjusted yet to the ranges on TTS compared to a live board. I think he still has him in range 1. But did he get out of range from Tavson's shot?
All right, spending the force to take a focus after the roll. That's still going to be range 1, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
All right.
Looks like he's going to pass his target lock.
Yep,
Vader's
he's passed
target
it.
lock over to Thanison.
Very nice, and that makes it so that no proton torpedo there coming in from
Yep,
Redline, but we'll be able to fire the primary.
Right, that was a very clutch use of Hollow's ship ability, or regular ability.
No torp for you. Is going to be able to get one hit there.
1 hit and 2 evades. So he's safe.
Yeah, Hollow, we've talked about it a lot on the
Yeah,
show.
was he able to... Oh, it's
Just
still
barely.
in. Barely.
Just barely.
That would have been a judge call in real life.
4 dice. Just 1 hit, though. Probably fine. Hey, he's fine.
safe.
He's fine.
Very safe.
Spends a focus to make it 4 evades, because he can.
For the lulls.
That's right.
And there's the Phasma Stress.
Mm-hmm. Just keeping that Vader locked down. It's such a great ability, being able to prevent a ship from K-turning. You realize how much you lock that down.
This is watching this now. I know we're up using 21 extra points here, but watching this, it really makes me want to try using First Order again. At least with the Thanison Phasma combo.
Mm-hmm.
It's working really well for him today, and it looks like a lot of fun when you're using it. Might not be as much fun on the other side, but it's great when you see your list synergies coming together.
Mm-hmm.
So we got about 15 minutes left. What does Matt need to do to get back in this lead?
Well, the Vader obviously hits really, really hard, but having only 2 health left, he's going to have to play pretty cagey. You have Tavson at 3 hull. I mean, Matt needs to... You'll never get one of those proton torpedoes off on Hollow.
No, I think he has the target lock on Thanison already. I don't know how much more damage he needs to half point Thanison, but
2 more.
he's got the lock on him. I mean,
He needs
how many
2
points
more.
will that get him though?
That's
half
only
from
going to
that
get
be-
him, what is that, 32?
Get him closer. 32, yeah. So that'd put him at 95. He's going to need to try and get, for sure, 2 rounds, I think. try to push for 3 rounds so that he can get 2 of those proton torpedoes off on something. Where are we at? Dials are all set.
Mm-hmm. Might just be some double thinking. Yeah. And one of the things that Will has done here that people who are really good at flying the double Upsilons has done, he's set up the shuttles, so now they're going to start cycling. Yep, you're going to get one of them turning out, facing a direction that is still a threat.
Right, if Vader goes too fast here, he'll get caught in that arc.
Yep.
There's the
5K, big K turn there.
With the ability, right?
So he didn't have a stress.
5K. How did he do that? Oh, pattern analyzer.
Yes, pattern analyzer
There
will
it
give him the
is.
boost. Focus because of proud tradition.
Their proud tradition. Red line gonna get a second lock. Or is that what he's pointing at?
All right, can you have a lock on more than on the same item?
On the same item?
I don't know.
You know what? I'm thinking back to it. I did go to a tournament once where I asked that question when someone was using. It'd be Dutch with an R3, and it did get ruled by the judge that you could.
You may acquire a lock. You can maintain up to 2 locks. I understand that. I was checking. Can you have the lock on the same object? Learning opportunities. An object can be locked by more than one ship. A ship can already has a lock. Reddit says yes.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going. And like I said, I participated in a tournament once.
It doesn't say that you can't. I don't like to roll for things. I like to get the rule right.
Right.
Actually, there might be an entry on Redline in here. There's not. Yeah, I would say that you can.
So
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, I was saying, they're comparing it on. If you're looking at the same thing I am, they're saying that R3 says it must be on a different object.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, they're saying since Redline doesn't say on a different object that it's fine. I don't know if that's the same thing you were looking at.
Yeah, because yeah, exactly. Well, here we go. We got an attack here. Okay. Hollow into Redline. Hit, crit.
Not too bad.
So interesting choice there for Will. Since he has the double lock, he knows that Proton is guaranteed. He passes the he passed the strain. All right, so he's gonna go ahead and roll. So no focus action there, so he's going to go ahead and take hit, crit, and those are the last 2 shields down on Redline. Page 29, bottom left.
So now here comes that proton torpedo shot from red line back into hollow. Roll. We got a hit, crit, and 2 focus. It's going to convert one of those hits to a crit. Bend his target lock. Reroll the focus results. And he'll get another hit out of it. So a hit and 2 crits. And he gets 1 of each. He'll spend his focus to convert to a evade. So a crit going through. No valid targets for that.
So
Tannison.
real quick, Dr. Weston, responding to your thing. So the yeah, that entry specifically states R3. This doesn't refer to Redline. I haven't seen anything that says no. Interesting interaction though. So Hollow did lose a shield in that engagement. It's always cool to come across these weird interactions, right?
Ryan, we've had 2 of these edge cases in this match alone.
It's always fun.
Right here, so we got 7 minutes left. Got 1 damage there into Hollow. He's 1 away from half on Hollow. Does he? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy. There we go. Tannison over there is 1 away
Okay,
from half.
actually, Mr. Rocker Crocker does have a point. Thank you. Sorry, Dr. Weston does have a point. It says, if an ability instructs a ship to gain an additional lock token, can a player choose to assign the ship a lock with a different number from the first lock token? So here, the wording here is strange. It sounds weird because almost none of us use the number system for locks. We just say this is this ship's lock. But the rules technically say that when you assign it, right, you give a lock, opposite lock, to the number that's assigned to you. So essentially, Redline's lock is number 23. It's called 23. He can't multiple 23s don't mean anything on that ship. It says here it must gain a lock of the same number as the first, which in most cases causes the ship to lose the original lock, resulting in only 1 lock. So it says in most cases. I'm looking at Redline's ability here. It says you can maintain
if that's
up
the
to
case,
2
we'll
locks.
need to remove the other lock that's out there.
Yeah. Okay.
While you look that up, Tavson took a reinforce in the front.
It can maintain. Man.
And Hollow
Oh.
performed a hard 1.
You can maintain up to 2 locks. It says you can maintain. I don't know what that means. You can maintain. You know what? We're just gonna let it lie. They didn't care. I don't care. This is Flight Night.
You're the judge for this.
Flight Club. I don't care. This is not. There's nothing
You're
on
the
the
judge
line
for this.
except for pride.
Right. It was your call. We went with it. We need to just keep going with what we have, and
Yeah.
we can, I guess, determine if that needs to be changed in the future. But
Yeah. I
think
don't like
too
the
much
way.
has
I
happened
don't
right
like the
now to
way
go
that
back and change it.
Yeah. I don't like the way that it's worded. If it's supposed to be that way, it's not worded clearly. But a lot of time, it just depends on right. D talks about this all the time, where there's the rules as written, rules as intended, and BIS rules, right? Because I said so. So it all completely depends.
Is there a race?
No race right now. So
So
Arwin
is that
has
an
joined the
advanced
chat.
sensor?
Advanced sensors bump.
The bump. So that's the advanced sensor.
I think that was an attempt for a boost.
I think so.
Yes, honey.
The people do not want to fly in
No, they do not.
the ships
Hey.
will get defeated,
Oh.
the ships will get
All right.
broken, and the people will go to heaven.
Talon roll there for Vader. Choosing violence.
He is choosing violence, but he is now range 1.
Bye, everybody. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
I'm saying good night.
I know they heard you. I know you want to see your name in the chat. I know. We'll wait.
I'm waiting for my name.
Can
he get tractored? He can get tractored.
Yep, he is in range 1 of Thanos in there, and he's going to get stressed, double stressed. Or, can you double stress?
He actually, no, he could do it. I just heard Will say he forgot.
not-
He missed the trigger.
Yeah, he can do that. So, and Phasma will not double stress. She can only do it on
Right.
ships that are not stressed. So, but where is he?
Yep,
just
so
gonna
missed
move
opportunity
him?
there.
Does he want to move him though? Because right now Vader is looking at least hitting that gas cloud. I don't know if there's a.
Yeah, but I mean,
So
the
if he
-1
moves him
agility
forward-
seems really good.
Oh yeah. So you could have moved him, I guess, off to the side with the -1 agility. Yep. Okay, so what do we got there?
All right,
We
3
got
hits and a
3
crit
hits
going
and a
into
crit.
Thanison.
And an evade
Gets a
on
squiggle.
defense. So 2 hits and a crit going in. That'll get half points, I believe.
Yep. And there's a direct hit in there. He's down to 3 hull.
Ooh. And it's too bad Redline doesn't have that target lock on Thanison as well to finish him off.
All
He's gonna
right.
take the shot anyways.
Yep.
Might as well.
From downtown into petty officer. Yeah, if you can roll some crits here, it matters.
Yeah. There's one.
Hit crit.
So
There
hit
it
crit.
is.
Range 3 defense.
Got one
Squiggles.
squiggle. Okay. Takes a
So
crit.
There's the
Another
direct.
hit.
It's what he needed. If he could have just gotten one more through, it would have taken one of the big boys off the table.
Down to 1. All right, Tapson's
wrong
up.
arc. So, one fell out. Reroll. We got 3 hits and a 4th.
Nice. All right, 4 hits coming in from Tapson.
Yep.
Got the
And a
evade.
squiggle. All right. Everyone doing about the best they can do.
That's right. They know it's game time. Down to 3 hull. That's half.
Now,
Range 1 shot here
5.
into Vader could clear him off the board, and Thanison does have a target lock.
Yep. He's got the target lock. He's got 5 dice. Reroll 3 of them.
All right, and
And a little
it's
help, not
3.
much. All right, Vader. Natty out.
He's got 1 force. He takes 1 hit. He's down to 1. And I believe that is
was-
time.
Right at as the last dice are thrown. I don't know if they. That's a judge call.
All right. Let's see. Did either of them have a... No, nothing is set.
Nothing set.
All right. Well... It was right on the edge. I was gonna let him roll for it. It was super close on the edge. I hate rolling for it, but I think that's the fairest thing. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to make this call. Let the dice decide.
In this situation, that's about as fair a thing as you can do.
Yeah, like the timer went off right, like as the dice were done. All right, well, we'll go ahead. Let's jump in the other room and talk them up a little bit.
What's up, Dion?
Hey,
Yo.
friends! Thank you so much for playing.
Thanks for having me.
Hey,
Yeah, thanks.
Matt, why'd you leave your proton torpedoes at home?
I know, seriously, man. They just, I couldn't get 4 hits no matter what.